Duke City Championship Wrestling's 1-year anniversary show is about to explode. And Matthew Robles, can you not stop stacking the deck against Hobo Hank? I mean, honestly, it has just been terrible, the fact that you've allayed the forces. If it wasn't enough that our champion Thunder is not going to be facing one of his top challengers tonight, he's also going to have no less a dastardly presence as Charlie 50 in the ring, and it has not yet been determined who is going to be facing Hobo Hank, who's going alongside Hobo Hank as his tag partner.
What I'm here to say is my name is Matthew Robles, and I'm the Federal Director of Athletic Competition, overseeing all of sports entertainment activities. I've come to Albuquerque. I've tried to understand you people. I've tried to understand the Borqueños. But you know what I can't understand? Is how you people recognize each other without a rake, a lawnmower, and a leaf blower. It must be like all the conversations of the taco trucks. I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is, Hobo Hank, you've been begging for a title shot. Begging. But you know what? Thunder doesn't need to give you one. He has defended his title against every comer. Like Joe Louis in the 50s and 40s, he's beat the bum of the month. You want to be the bum of the month? You're going to have to prove yourself tonight. You're going to have to prove yourself against Charlie 50, Thunder, and your partner who wins a battle royal. You don't even know who your partner is, and you know what? You deserve this. You wanted it, you got it. Let's see what you're going to do with it, and I know what's going to happen. At the end of the day, it'll be a hell of a match, but you'll always lose.
And the winner of the upcoming match remains to be seen, folks.
On our last episode of Duke City Championship Wrestling, the infamous Tyler Copeland made his DCCW return, having his challenge answered by a fired-up Turbo Tony for a beat-the-clock match. The DCCW faithful were treated to an absolute sprint of a contest, as both men had a mere 5 minutes to claim victory. Never known for wrestling in a lower gear, Turbo Tony took an early advantage using his speed and agility to keep his opponent off balance. But Tyler Copeland is never a contender to be underestimated, as his technical prowess soon even beyonds. As evenly matched as both competitors were, it was all but impossible to predict a clear winner. But Turbo soon found himself stalled out by the infamous bridging necklock, and before the contest could be decided, the time limit expired, leaving the challenge unresolved. In our main event, a simmering rivalry reached the boiling point as the livest Max Plex sought to settle the score with 2 scoops Tommy Test. The Albuquerque transplant was quick to press his power advantage, cornering his foe and almost bisecting him with a breathtaking series of shoulder smashes. The audience very nearly became part of the action, as a titanic Irish whip sent the livest one hurtling into the barricade. But a distraction provided by Jay Sizzle made the difference, as a cunning pantomime by Plex was enough to convince referee Kyle to disqualify 2 scoops.
Duke City Championship Wrestling's 1-year anniversary show is underway. And standing to my right, we have the legendary Hobo Hank. Now, you've got quite the uphill battle in front of you. Not only has Matthew Robles aligned the forces of Thunder, as well as Charlie 50 against you in a tag team match tonight, it's not yet been determined who your tag team partner is going to be. How are you going to make this happen?
You know, Fernando, in typical Matt Robles fashion, he has thrown everything he can at Hobo Hank. I challenged Thunder. I said, hey, it's been 1 year. Can you imagine that? Duke City Championship Wrestling has been live here in Albuquerque at the El Rey Theater for 1 full year, and Hobo Hank has been part in each of every event. And I asked, I said, what better event, what better way to bring that to a conclusion than Hobo Hank versus Thunder once and for all. And Matt Robles did everything he could to sidestep me this month. Now, it is what it is. At least I'll get my hands on Thunder tonight. At least I'll be in the ring. And as a little bonus for the fans, I'll have a chance to get a little bit of retribution on Charlie 50. And Veronica Vega, if you happen to get close, you better watch out for the armpit.
And there you have it, folks. Hobo Hank and a partner as yet to be determined versus our champion Thunder and Charlie 50. Good luck, sir. Let's take it back to the ring.
It's been an incredible night of pro wrestling.
Incredible.
1 year anniversary of Duke City Championship Wrestling. Chris Burnett alongside me, Fred Slow. And it's the main event of main events. The champion Thunder alongside Charlie 50, assisted by Matthew Robles, Veronica Vega, and Saleh Taylor, the Minister of Defense, will take on Hobo Hank. And earlier tonight, the Battle Royal champion, Mr. Happy, who became the first Route 66 champion.
Congratulations to Mr. Happy, man. That's amazing.
During the intermission of today's show, he came out. Every fan in the building was attendant to he, and the odds will be stacked against these two individuals as Ballot File makes his rounds. We'll send it back to Adam Merrick for the start of our main event.
The Duke City Championship
No,
Wrestling.
wait a minute. Hold on.
Gabe, what's up?
I just noticed this is a birthday party. We don't have a cake. Why don't we have a cake? Come on, Sweeps. Give me that table.
I knew what was happening.
I think this table needs a cake. What do you guys think? Everybody, this is Liz Howdy from Howdy Cakes.
Big round of applause for Liz from Howdy Cakes, huh? Oh, that's not the safest cake I've ever seen in the world.
That looks amazing,
Look at
though,
that
Fred.
beautiful baked creation right there.
It has the Duke City Championship logo atop it.
What a tasty celebration of 1 year of Duke City Championship Wrestling.
Oh, man.
Was there enough for everyone? That's really the question.
I hope so. I just hope
Everybody make some noise
Gabe
for Howdy
Gambino
Cakes.
doesn't drop it.
Oh, that's lovely. I like
Look at
that.
this thing. You guys see that?
I mean, who doesn't like cake,
I
Fred?
love cake so much I got it painted on
Charlie
my
50
face.
probably doesn't.
And let me tell you something else about our lovely sponsor. She's a Best in the City winner for Howdy Cakes. Make some noise for Howdy Cakes, everybody. Make some noise for the first birthday of Duke City Championship Wrestling, everybody.
Oh, boy.
Make some noise for the city of Albuquerque.
Yeah, this is
and
a good
all
news,
the beautiful
Fred.
things we're doing here.
So from the back is Tyler
come on,
Copeland.
Oh, this
Yeah.
can't be good.
No.
He wants the first piece of
is
cake.
this? Boo this man. What does this say? You step back. Happy birthday, Duke City Championship Wrestling.
That's right. You can read.
The 1 year anniversary, right? Happy birthday.
The infamous Tyler Copeland.
Somebody needs to come out here and tell you all the truth tonight about this 1 year anniversary, and it's gonna be me.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody else was coming out.
I'm hearing a lot of credit for this 1 year anniversary going to the local DCCW wrestlers from Albuquerque, like Tommy Test, like Hobo Hank, like Turbo Tony. But the true reason that DCCW has been successful over the last year is because of the infamous Tyler Copeland, coming here from St. Louis, Missouri.
My hometown, of course, Chris.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cheering for Tony. Hey, did
mean,
you
it's
see
kinda
me
your
make
fault
him
he's here,
tap
right?
out earlier? He would have tapped if that match continued. Yeah. Turbo Tony tapping out. Hey, tap out Tony. That's his new name. Tap.
Turbo Tony with taps on the shoulder of Tyler Copeland.
Not the tap out he wanted. Fred, we might get an extra surprise here tonight.
Oh, a shot in front of. Don't. Oh, God, Doug gets the birthday cakes right there. Oh, no.
I'm not eating that now.
Oh, no. Turbo Tony has Tyler up. And he's through the tank.
I mean, I might eat it now.
Oh, how unnecessary. Howdy Cakes put all that work in.
And howdy, Tyler Copeland. I can't wait to talk about that on my podcast tomorrow with him. What do you call that, getting caked?
There's the replay as Tyler Copeland goes through the cake.
Turbo Tony
No, he takes a bow.
has a sweet night. Well, you hate to see it to such, or you love to see it happen to such a perfect guy.
I've never seen a better camera shot in my life.
Oh, it's amazing. Tyler Copeland letting the DCCW faithful know exactly how he feels about him.
How incredibly fortunate we are.
Oh, well, what luck.
I believe that's
And we get a main event.
Pro Wrestling 1-on-1. You show a cake, you use a cake.
You use a cake.
We'll clean up this mess, and we'll be back with live action. And
This looks to be a job for
Adam
one man,
Merrick
ladies
after
and
this.
gentlemen. Give it up for Micah, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, shout out to historic El Rey Theater for hosting Duke City Championship Wrestling, the official home of this company. It's been a great year. We are honored that each and every one of you guys have come out and supported this company. Let's keep it going on to year 2, shall we? And if you guys still got some more left in you, it is now time for our main event. It's a tag team extravaganza, and it's scheduled for one fall.
I'm not sure what's going to make the broadcast, Chris, but that white in the ring is because Turbo Tony just threw Tyler Copeland through the Duke City Championship Wrestling 1-year birthday cake.
One of my favorite moments of this amazing night here at the El Rey Theater, Fred. Just one of many.
Charlie 50's here.
And now my night's ruined.
First time since November, he did compete in the Border Wars.
Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Matthew Robles and Veronica Vega. From Woodrow, Texas, weighing in at 268 pounds, representing La Migra, Charlie 50.
Of course, Charlie 50, known for SPCW, South Plains Championship Wrestling, where we, Duke City Championship Wrestling, faced off against them in your hometown of Clovis, New Mexico.
We sure did.
And it was a interesting night, to say the least, as this border war, which I promise you is not over yet, had the SPCW team turning Thunder against his DCCW teammates.
I'll tell you this, Fred, I got a lot of feedback from the people I know from Clovis, and they are so excited for us to come back there.
Yeah.
Charlie 50, because apparently Charlie 1 through 49 was taken, is waving to the crowd.
Interesting decision here on the birthday day for Thunder to not come out last. Traditionally, the champion does, but I believe there would be a riot if you didn't allow Hobo Hank to enter.
No.
That's Saleh Taylor, the Samoan Nightmare, also the Minister of Defense.
And his
I feel
tag
sorry
team
you have
partner,
to deal with him, Fred.
being accompanied in the ring by Saleh Taylor. From the land of enchantment, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the DCCW Heavyweight Champion, El Campeón Thunder.
Any negative words you'd like to share, you can do right now.
Well, I mean, I have some words that probably won't make it onto air, Fred.
Yep.
Matthew Robles is walking around, mouthing off to the crowd. Look at his stupid face. Saleh Taylor, your broadcast partner, turncoat to DCCW.
He's the worst human being I've ever met.
Thunder, the champion. Hard to say those words, Fred. Yeah, you know, I'd say he won the title under very unscrupulous circumstances. Apparently my fault. But, you know.
It has been claimed by Matthew Robles that the reason Thunder was able to become champion was because of bylaws in the ladder match, championship match, where he interfered, betrayed Hobo Hank. And that, of course, that blame put on you, Chris Burnett. And the only way we could settle it was in the ring, the Duke City Championship Wrestling ring, where you chose a hero, Tommy Two Scoops.
Yep.
Matthew Robles chose a hero, Charlie 50.
And they cheated.
They did.
Hey, every dog has his day, Fred. I'll be back. You guys let me come in and do commentary, which I'd rather enjoy.
That is the worst photo I've ever seen.
And I just call it gross. Just disgusting. Sad to see the belt in that photo, Fred.
Oh, they definitely posed that in front of a mirror.
Oh, yeah. They've been practicing outside for the last 45 minutes.
We'll let the crowd speak for itself here.
And their opponents, introducing first, hailing from under the big top, weighing in at the weight of 72 gumballs. He is the new DCCW Route 66 champion. It's Mr. Happy.
Does this crowd like Mr. Happy or what?
They love him, Fred. The Route 66 champion.
We'll mix up over here between Saleh Taylor and homies. And we will we'll turn the ambient up.
His tag team partner from the alley behind the Frontier Restaurant, weighing in at 234 pounds, Hobo Hank.
Oh, Fred, what an entrance. What a night.
There are moments in life, there are moments in pro wrestling, and sometimes there's a confluence of those both, and that is tonight, and that is Hobo Hank at the 1-year anniversary of Duke City Championship Wrestling.
Hobo Hank and Happy spitting beer or whatever beverage they were drinking all over the MK Army has to be one of the highlights of the evening. Next to Tyler Copeland in the cake. Fred, this is it's also the 1-year anniversary, but it's also a Duke City Championship Wrestling first. Both Duke City champions are in the ring tonight at the same time.
A battle of good versus evil, as many would identify it, and a battle of fan cheers versus fan jeers.
Yeah. I mean, don't get it wrong. There are some Matthew Robles fans out there.
I don't know one.
I see one in the crowd. He has a shirt.
I hate that dude's guts.
Yeah. I don't know how well Hobo Hank and Happy can tag team, but I feel very positive about this match, Fred.
I don't imagine the chemistry will come hard today. And
No.
you're fully aware of the history of Thunder and Charlie 50.
I am. Hate him.
If there's ever been a formidable opponent for Hobo Hank, it is Thunder. He is his Achilles heel. He is the opposition from negative to positive.
Friends for over 25 years. One of the worst, one of the worst turns in Hobo's life.
Oh, I agree completely.
And then Charlie 50, he'll sell his own mother out for this match.
It's underway.
If he has to use a weapon, he will. If he has to use Veronica Vega as a weapon, he will.
Veronica Vega does have looks that kill.
And then let's not even get started with Matthew Robles in his stupid face.
It's a little outnumbered, isn't it? The Thunder and Charlie 50 aside to Hobo Hank and just Mr. Happy, brand new Route 66 champion.
Yeah, Fred, how many people need to come out here with Thunder and 50? There's like 3 people out here.
Get me started, brother.
Do they all have ringside passes? Mr. Happy, testing the waters.
Hobo Hank has only one time, Chris, in the history of Duke City Championship Wrestling, graced the microphone to the crowd. I promise you this, if he and Happy are victorious tonight, this packed house at the El Rey will want to hear from them.
Yeah, I agree. The new champion and Hobo Hank, whose home is DCCW.
Mr. Happy and Charlie 50 locked up. It's the arm wrench. Oh, it's got it on high on the shoulder, too.
I mean, you don't get the physique wrong. Charlie 50 is quite the technical wrestler. I've seen him wrestle about 10 times.
He's not a bad wrestler.
No.
He's a bad person.
Correct. He's the guy that you go to Taco Bell with and he always forgets his wallet.
Oh, he's never had his wallet one time.
Never one time.
The phrase "I'll Venmo you" is a lie.
Is a lie.
Mr. Happy, I believe, is giving a little manicure to Charlie 50. The wrist locked here. Charlie 50 in submission. No, he reverses it, and what a reverse as it takes Mr. Happy to his knees.
Ooh.
Repeated blows.
Working on that shoulder again.
Yep, you called it. Well, and this crowd just amped for the opportunity of Thunder and Hobo Hank to match up for the first time since that infamous endeavor some months ago, last October.
Mr. Happy showing a little bit of agility. I wasn't aware of, but hey, he's got a lot of tricks. No sleeves, but tricks.
Yeah. Oh, just on the backside.
Giving the crowd a little bit of what they wanted.
Oh, he doesn't like, all right, so Charlie 50 said don't do the butt stuff.
Veteran referee Kyle Neese calling the match tonight. He's going to have his hands full with this one. I can't imagine it's going to take long for this to really blow up and fester over.
Thunder checking in, and he is in brand new wrestling garb, and no one cares.
And no one cares. Kind of a throwback to the DX X-Pac.
Mm-hmm.
Is he going to throw out that Bronco Buster?
He looks like a creator wrestler if you had no creativity. You can have that one.
That's good.
If you were so fortunate to be here tonight at the historic El Rey Theater, we have lined the walls of the theater with all of our past promotional posters.
Yeah. I'm on one of those posters, Fred. I was kind of shocked.
Yeah?
Made me happy.
Mr. Happy, the champion tonight of the Battle Royal Route 66 Championship. And Thunder, Thunder says hello to him.
Thunderous chop across the chest by Thunder.
Mr. Happy in the corner. Oh, why quiet the crowd here? Oh, not the reverberation.
Yeah, I don't think that had the effect that he wanted it to have. But the champion is very proud of himself.
Okay, just Thunder there making fun of Two Scoops and probably Tony.
Yeah.
Thunder worked into the corner. Oh, and he goes knee first into the second turbo pole. Maybe lost his footing on some cake.
Oh, that's possible, Fred.
Hobo Hank into this one. And
and the crowd is getting up.
It has been some time. Can I cheer with the crowd, or is that frowned upon?
I think it's frowned upon, Fred, but it's the birthday. Why not? Oh. Two friends / enemies facing off in the center of the ring. Uh-oh.
Oh, and Thunder literally turns his back on Hobo Hank for the second time in their Duke City Championship Wrestling careers, and he walks off.
Refuses to wrestle Hobo Hank. Charlie 50, Hobo Hank is no stranger to wrestling Charlie 50. They've wrestled multiple times.
You know, it's a different level of competition here at Duke City Championship Wrestling, as Charlie 50 wrestling regularly in SPCW, South Plains Championship Wrestling.
And they seem to wrestle a little bit of a faster style down there, but I don't think it's too fast where Hobo Hank can't adjust. And I mean, he's wrestled Charlie 50 many times. Oh, Charlie 50 getting him down once again, working on that left arm. So it looks like the MK Army, when they went into the drawing room, they said, "Hey, let's work on the different limbs." Oh, wow!
Springboard as Hobo Hank comes back to his feet, and what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Hobo Hank with a little bit of that arm bar for himself. Charlie 50's not too happy with it.
2 in a row.
Oh, man.
Oh, and sets him up for the leg sweep. He hits it.
Ooh, right into the cake.
There's so much cake on the mat. Where do you wash that?
I don't know.
Is there a laundromat?
Excuse me, miss. Can I wash this ring apron in the laundromat?
Yeah, it's gigantic.
Yeah.
Snap suplex. Charlie 50 goes over.
I think you get a Gabe Gambino with that brush and you just have to scrub it. Yeah.
Matthew Robles, rather inconspicuous ringside. And
yeah. I'm very shocked about that, Fred. I really assumed he was going to be involved some way, somehow already.
50 in the corner. Oh, and he's going to go for the running bulldog. Yes!
Yeah! Quite the lazy pin by Hobo Hank.
The 2 count.
I think he knew he didn't have it.
Thunder in the ring. He didn't have to break it up.
No. Oh, boy, Fred.
If you're on historic Route 66, sometimes you have to take a pit stop.
I can smell it from here.
And Charlie 50 is now. Oh, and he can't land. Oh, Charlie, that's the worst way to ever get out of the ring ever.
Charlie 50 rather hurt himself than take another pit stop in the face. Man, I would have paid good money to see Matthew Robles go through that cake, Fred.
Charlie 50 just now recovered. He doesn't want the smoke, and by smoke I mean deodorant-laced pits of Hobo Hank.
Weirdly, I see Robles and everyone circling the ring, Fred. It's getting a little like sharks in the water.
Well, let me help you count the IQ on this meeting of the minds. It is 5.
5.
5.
All right. See, I always assumed Charlie 50, the 50 was the IQ.
The crowd coming alive for Hobo Hank. And Thunder has gone to the fixer as he brings the wrench ringside. He's taped it to look like his wrestling gear. What are we doing?
Wow. The MK Army will stop at nothing to keep Thunder as the champion. Oh, Happy tries to get in the ring. Kyle stops him.
Oh, and Hobo Hank, the recipient of a quick shot from Charlie 50 as he was distracted with the action in the corner.
Charlie 50, the master of the sucker punch.
And here comes Thunder for the first physical interaction between these two competitors in months.
I've watched wrestling my whole life, Fred, but I've never seen anybody try to weaken the armpit.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to create a vulnerability in the pits.
I mean, if the armpit is damaged, it no longer becomes a weapon for Hobo Hank.
Must have quit, I believe is what they say. High knee there from Charlie 50. Oh, and Hobo Hank goes out of the ring, and he is ringside.
Right into enemy territory. Oh, and
yeah, of course.
Here we go.
This is pretty classic.
Man, the crowd is on their feet. Happy.
Yep.
Is livid. Kyle doesn't see it, of course.
No, the ref Kyle trying to convince Mr. Happy back to the corner. Charlie 50, Saleh Taylor, and Matthew Robles.
All the while, Hobo Hank is deep in enemy territory.
What is this, like a rear choke?
Yeah, you can't breathe, you can't wrestle, Fred. Charlie 50 back in the ring. Pulls Hobo Hank's body.
He's just lifeless right here. Oh, and he misses the elbow drop.
Oh. And that's one of Charlie 50's weapons.
Hobo Hank to one knee, and it's been some time since Mr. Happy has been in this matchup. Shot to the back of the head. Speak of the devil.
There we go.
Here he comes. And, of course, it'll be a 10-second opportunity for both Hobo Hank, and you saw the attempted pit stop from earlier missed. Charlie 50 out. Oh, a little sunset flip here. No, just a 2 count. Oh, both competitors blowing through each other, and the big elbow puts Mr. Happy down.
Charlie 50 a little bit worse for wear, though, needs to tag out. Cuts off the ring, brings Happy over for a double team maneuver from Thunder.
Oh, and he hits him in the spine. More conversation between our hero, Hobo Hank, and the villainous Thunder.
Thunder said he's not a villain. He said he's just misunderstood, Fred.
Okay, well, I'm not a player. Just crush a lot.
Just crush a lot?
Yeah.
All right.
Shot from Mr. Happy, 2 in a row. He's gained advantage for the good guys. Oh, and that's a professional level.
That reverberated around the arena. Fred, there's a lot of idiots out here. Is there more cake back there?
2 in a row, and
Thunder spit out a tooth.
I believe he might have lost a tooth there. Oh, that's a titty twister.
The old purple nurple.
Yep.
Thunder
breaks.
Oh,
no.
Thunder reciprocates. Oh. And a snapmare with the purple nurple. And what a shot of Happy.
What a weird sentence.
I felt weird saying it.
Thunder applies the pressure to the back of Mr. Happy. You're going to see the replay for some reason. And this one continues. Thunder, another shot to the back of the head. Big thank you to our friends at ProView Networks for getting the money shots.
Right? And Happy's in quite the predicament now. Wrong side of the ring, getting double teamed.
Little scoop slam there. Thunder comes to the near side corner.
Oh, leg drop by Charlie 50.
Yep. Pin attempt. Kyle wasn't in position. 2 count, and Hobo Hank breaks it up with furiosity. Into the corner.
Nowhere to
Charlie
go.
50, no one home.
Wow, Mr. Happy with a German suplex. Charlie 50 looks like he is on Dees Street.
Charlie 50 struggling to find his feet. Mr. Happy also on empty as you described it. And the crowd trying to revigorate, re-energize Mr. Happy. Hobo Hank near side. He's calling for the tag. There's the replay. Onto the cake splatter.
It's gonna be a turtle race, Fred.
Sticky situation.
Who can get there first? And all the way through that cake. Charlie 50, I don't have the angle. I think he's right there.
It's so very close are these two.
Swing and a miss.
There's the tag from 50. There's the tag to Hobo. Oh, and Thunder didn't want it. And Hobo Hank brings a barrage.
Thunder doesn't want none of that smoke.
Repeated blows.
There is so much passion in this. Hobo, look how angry he is. Wow. Charlie 50 tries to attack him from behind.
Multiple shots. Hobo Hank off the ropes. Hits him with the lariat. He calls for Mr. Happy's help.
He's gonna take care of business.
All competitors in the ring.
Kyle's lost all control.
Oh, Charlie 50 doesn't just go through the ropes. He goes through a rope.
Yeah. Oh, Sully Taylor is in the ring. What does he have in his hand, Fred?
Those are his Samoan beads. Oh, and the beak breaker looks like a possibility for Sully Taylor. He hits that.
Sully is out, Fred. In the background, Hobo Hank with the right hand, laying Thunder out. I'm very impressed with Happy and Hobo.
Hobo works Thunder off the ropes. No, it's reversed. Missed one there. He's got, DDT. Thunder goes down and immediately pops up from the impact.
And that could be it, Fred. Thunder's a little too close to the ropes, though.
Oh, and Veronica Vega jumps in as well.
Vile Veronica Vega.
Well, we've seen this story before, and if you like replays, press play record on your YouTube.
Get your phones out, get the TikToks ready. Oh, Sully takes the right hand outside the ring, Fred. Sully is getting worked over.
Mr. Happy and Saleh, Veronica Vega in position for the pit stop.
Matthew Robles is nowhere to help.
There it is.
Robles just watches on.
Veronica Vega basically incapacitated. Oh, and the aforementioned Matthew Robles enters the ring. He tries the axe handle, takes a shot to the midsection, and the DDT on Robles from Hobo Hank.
Oh, this is the happiest moment of my life, Fred. Thunder's in the corner, though. He's prepping.
Veronica Vega calling for mercy. Hobo Hank has none. Thunder is all but recovered at this point. Veronica Vega worked through the ropes.
Hobo doesn't see him.
No, he doesn't. Here's the replay, and Thunder, he misses the spear. He's into the turnbuckle.
Oh. It's a good way to separate your shoulder, Fred. God, this is a great night. Anyone who's not here is missing out. You gotta get tickets for the next event at DCCW.
Largest crowd in the history of the sport.
Oh!
There it is.
Planted.
Thunder's down after the tornado DDT. It's over.
I need more cake.
Here are your winners.
See it on the replay.
Team of the DCCW Route 66
Hobo Hank,
champion,
and this
Mr.
is his
Happy,
house.
and Hobo Hank.
Hobo Hank stands victorious in the ring. Olive La Miegra stands in the entryway, and it looks as if Fernando Gonzalez is going to try to enter the ring.
traveling through a rough patch right there of people. Happy seems to be in tears. What a great first birthday for Duke City Championship Wrestling, Fred.
We'll hand it over to Fernando Gonzalez as he tries to make his way into the ring and get a word from Hobo Hank.
Sooner or later, he can't keep running, Fred.
Robles and Taylor stand useless.
I mean, you work with Taylor. He's pretty useless, right?
He's the
Ladies
worst.
and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for the 1 year of Duke City Championship Wrestling. A whole year.
Happy birthday.
Fernando Gonzalez enters the ring.
Well, folks, as this concludes the first year of Duke City Championship Wrestling, it has been a wild ride, and we are so grateful to have you here with us for it. Hobo Hank, after what transpired in the ring tonight and what's been going on this entire year at DCCW, what are your thoughts on this entire situation?
I love you too. You know how, I guess, before I even get in, to tonight or the year in the past, let me start out first and foremost by congratulating my good friend, Mr. Happy.
How fitting.
Mr. Happy, there's nobody I would rather see that belt around the waist of. I think you are more than worthy of carrying DCCW gold. And I just want to thank you for being my partner tonight. It's awesome. And it's not the last time. It's not the last time. Now, as for everything else, right? There's a lot of stuff going on, I guess, here in the world of DCCW. Tonight, everybody in Albuquerque and everybody watching at home just witnessed that Thunder can be beat. And it's very simple. All I have to do is get that match signed with him, and I will recreate what you just saw. And I will walk away once and for all the DCCW heavyweight champion. I appreciate it. I could stand here and listen to that all night. I really can. But the bar's open next door. I know some of you want to go get a drink. So we'll make this short. But, Thunder aside, it's just a matter of time. I'll get that match at the right place at the right time. Robles cannot run forever. He can't hide behind his contracts until the end of time. So eventually you will see that. In the meantime, though, I just want to thank each and every one of you. As we look at this wall behind us, we've got 12 months representative, not only of DCCW history, but of professional wrestling history in the state of New Mexico. And the reality is, it takes a village to put it together, and it takes a community to keep it alive. So thank you, each and every one of you comes out every month, buys a ticket, cheers us on, buys our t-shirts, and waves to us in the street, because we appreciate it. We love you. Go home safe. We'll see you next month, month number 13 and a brand new year of DCCW Wrestling. Good night. Thank you.
That wraps it up, Chris Burnett. 1 year in the books. Hobo Hank addresses the crowd. You and I started here 1 year ago today.
We did.
We finished here today. Final words, my friend?
Man, my mind is blown. Against doctor's orders, I came out. I'm glad I did. This was an amazing night. Got to see a new champion crowned. Got to see Hobo Hank make the El Rey his house.
I am filled with emotion that I cannot convey here. Thank you. Thank you to all in attendance, and thank you to everyone who takes the time at home. I, of course, am Fred Slow. You are Chris Burnett. For everyone here at the historic El Rey Theater in Duke City Championship Wrestling, good job, everyone. GG.